Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, I am not a financial advisor and I am not giving financial advice. I'm here to educate you guys. So definitely want to make a second video for December. We are getting a downtrend in Bitcoin, and I will say that I am quite surprised. I can say that we've clearly broken our previous 4-year cycles that we've had for the last 8 to 10 to 12 years, or 10 years, where December has been a bullish month for crypto specifically. So what does that mean? So what that means is that I don't see December being positive. I don't see December being, as far as trading opportunities, bullish. So that's the bad part. The good part is that this may be what's called going to be a lengthening cycle, where we actually may be going into next year, where Bitcoin will continue to have opportunities in the next year. And that's something that fundamentally has been very new, because usually we have a blow off top in December's, and then we kind of go into a bear market for a couple years. But I think there are a ton of fundamental things that I think that have occurred over the past year or two that may have changed it. Could have been COVID, could have been the printing money, a whole hordes of things. But regardless, in a good way, that means that you'll continue to see more of my Bitcoin videos going into next year, which will bring more opportunity. But did want to talk about the rest of December and the outlook that I think about it as we go into next year. So my last video in my recap was in November, and it was 57,000. And I said, hey guys, look, we have major support between 53 and 57,000. So that's where it was a great buying opportunity, and the resistances would be in the 60s, and we can kind of move forward from there. Well, what happened is that we couldn't break that support, or that 57,000 mark. So now what's happened is our support have become resistances. And what did I also say in that video? I said, look, if we break 53,000, which we did the last couple of weeks, we're going into the 40s. And so now we have a situation where we're going to have a new support and new resistances, and that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So again, our prior support was between 53 and 57. It was broken. Now, before we can move any forward up, now 53,000 is resistance. So what is our new support range? Our new support range is between 42,000 and 47,000 support. So I honestly, for the month of December, I see us kind of chopping up and down. I see the same sentiment like we were in the 30s over the summer. I kind of see us kind of getting bored in the 30s for a little bit. So I kind of see the same thing happening this month in the 40s. Now, we do have a lot of major support between the 40 and 42,000 mark. Now that is a mark that I hope that we hold, because if we don't, it could get really bad. So I just feel like that is just, and what I mean bad is lower 30s, probably higher 20s. But I feel very strong that we're gonna keep that major support. But just so you kind of know, what would happen if those lines broke, it could get pretty nasty pretty quickly, because there's not a lot of support. I think the next support's like around 35,000. So it could be a quick, pretty nasty move down. But like I said, guys, December is going to be choppy. As a trader, probably not good to trade. Just hold, just dollar cost average. These videos specifically are for, swing trades. I'm not talking about the super long-term accounts. These are great buying opportunities. If you're super long, you're not really trading, you're just buying. Because here's the thing, is I think the next best buying opportunities for the next 3 to 4 years are going to be between 20 and 50. And honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the markets go high or low or whatever. You're just going to continue to buy. But I think a premium buying opportunity for the next 3 or 4 years in your super long-term account that you're not worried about price is between 20 and 50. So honestly, these are great buying opportunities. Now, as a swing trader, you want to kind of make profits as you go, here and there. But look, I think that you know, right now is going to be a very tough month to kind of trade in the choppy zone. So I would just continue to dollar cost average. We'll look back in January to see what some moves are, but I don't see a lot of major moves. I just see us bouncing around. We may get to 50 in the lower 50s, but again, 53 is going to be our resistance. 57 is going to be our next resistance, our next highest resistance. Unless something crazy happens, I just don't see us moving out of December that way. Now, come January, come February, we'll figure out what that looks like. But anyways, those are my levels right now. And so, what are some other things? Why do we think this has occurred? So another thing that I think has occurred is, so this Wednesday, the Fed comes out, and I think that either they're going to be talking about raising interest rates, or people are afraid of just other things that tampering with the markets and things like that. So I think that's those are the reactions that you're seeing in the crypto markets right now. People are just sort of have taken a lot of the profits just to prepare what could happen next. But I don't see, I don't want to say that that we're going to see this major crash. It's hard for me to see that. I think that will come Wednesday. Maybe he'll raise their interest rates, maybe he won't. But I think we're just going to continue to kind of print money, and so we'll see how it all works out. But just wanted to kind of share fundamentally what I think has happened up until this point. And so these are things that you got to learn fundamentally outside of technical analysis of why some of these things may or may go. So I'm learning myself still as we go, but you guys are learning along with me. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Please be sure to hit that like, subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.